Hello, everyone. My name is Xiao Wu. You can call me Ling, which is my developer name. So for myself, I'm a coder, so I'm a coding monkey, have to say that. So today I want to introduce World3, the first next generation autonomous intelligence world. So I think the question comes from, what is autonomous world? I mean, I got these questions like 1 week ago, and for myself, I play with all these kind of fully on-chain games. I play with all this kind of AW world. So, I mean, the question is really simple. Let's go back to the autonomous world, the case for autonomous world. So this is kind of the AW Bible. We say that it's a world with a blockchain substrate. So the question is why? Why the worlds with a blockchain substrate are maximal autonomous? So anybody can enforce the introduction rules without damaging its objectivities. The disappearance of any, or the betrayal of any particular individuals does not hurt the world. Its dialectic boundaries remains as hard as ever. So this is from the AW Bible, I have to say that. A lot of Ethereum's core foundation guys, they believe this definition of AW. Now it comes to our vision and our mission. So we want to create an autonomous world which exists when the blockchain exists, evolves with the generation of every block, transparency in operation, and creates permissionless UGC opportunities. So let's go to next page. So the first feature should be exist when the blockchain exists. So it should be a forever existing games. So why should we build an AW on Bitcoins? So let's go to the case for autonomous world. We see that actually Bitcoin was mentioned many times inside the AW Bible. I mean, while Ethereum only have 2 words, like Ethereum has its root, it's all the state stored on the blockchain, while Bitcoin has all the definitions, like the Bitcoin world, the blockchain world, all the states. So we think that now maybe Bitcoin is the real asset, it's the real infra that we should use, built for the AW. I mean, for myself, I'm also a gamer. I'm also a designer. So for Dark Forest, the decentralized RTS games built with ZK Snarks, the first day I go there, I try to play. And for myself, I also get the souvenirs for Dark Forest, Vahana. So if you win the competitions and win like the top 63, you will get the Vahana. And also we play with the loot and loot survivals. I mean, for myself, I also have a loot. So all these kind of AW stuffs are the definitions and the concepts where AW is coming from. And in this cycle, we also see some inscription games. So this is one example that you can inscript some small games onto the blockchain and you can retrieve it and present to the users. So with all the growth of the AW world, what inspired us? The source of truth for game data is the blockchain. So this is what we discover from all the AW process. And for me, I think this is very interesting. The second feature should be evolves with the generation of every block. So the consensus creates times and the ceiling creates space. What I mean here is that for each different consensus algorithms, and nowadays I think POW is the real consensus algorithm that you should use. For each time you reach the consensus, it actually creates the blocks. It actually creates a time inside the blockchains. And also when you try to sealing the information into the blocks, it actually creates a space to store the state for all the AW need. So what's the difference between AW and the metaverse? I think for the AW, every block changes the AW times and space. So it should be a holographic universe. The users can play with the AW just like the Ready Player One. Inside the museum, you can choose to be, inside the games at any block times. So this is a true difference between the AW world and also the metaverse. So I think the autonomous world grows up with the blockchain substrate and create a holographic universe. So this is the main difference. And also I think we should have the transparency in operation and create permissionless UGC opportunities. So nowadays I just realized Ethereum is very fragile. I mean, nowadays you can attack on each smart contract, you can get the private key for each EOA, which can control the smart contract. So this is very dangerous nowadays. I mean, UTSO and also the transparent operate actually is very solid in this chaos world. For each of the Bitcoins you hold, and for each of these POW of the UTX models, you can control your own assets. No one can touch about it. And also for the DOP, the AI, and the decoder, So all these informations, you should store the seed on the blockchain, and you can decode the seed and to create it to a manifest world. So what I mean is that we should store the seed on the blockchain. It can be Bitcoins, it also can be CKB, and we decode the seeds to manifest to a world. So this is the things that we should use to create an anonymous world. Jump a little bit. So for us, I think we have two interesting features that I want to mention. The first, that we should have the on-chain instance space. Nowadays, we also create the present rooms for unicorns and also for Nerve Ape. So I will show you a video to let you understand what's happening. Yeah. Thank you. So this is not things that you can build from day one. I mean, we built these things for 3 years. For the last cycle, we sell our land, we raise about $10 million for the revenues, and also we rise from Silicon Valleys. And this cycle, we build with the Nerve Ape showrooms, and also we build with the unicorn showrooms. So nowadays, we just realized, I think Bitcoin is a real ecosystem that we should join, and also we should catch this wave and catch these opportunities. So we should use the on-chain instance space to store all the information. This is very important. Second one, we should use some recursive aggregations. So we should aggregate the AW data onto the blockchain. We should use base64 and other encoding methods to minimize the word on the on-chain storage. So this is the mini games that we're trying to store totally on the on-chain, and we build that also, can show you the video. So all these things are not, I mean, in a movie, these are all, I mean, real machine, and you can play it with from now. So I think last month we go to Game Developer Conference, one of the best conferences in the world in San Francisco, and a lot of foreign friends, they play with these games, and they think it's fantastic. And this one is a browser-based games. I mean, anyone with a network, anyone with a URL, you can directly jump into the games to join the RGB ecosystems and join with the CKB ecosystems. Later on, we will also have the DOP and the decoders. So we think the key information of the DOP should be stored on the blockchain. And also we should use the browser as a decoder to retrieve the data from the whole world and present it to be the world. And we will use the AI to enrich the decode content and enhance the user content creation process. So I think I introduced enough. So later on, we will have the Dragon DOPS. It will customize the AI-enabled digital campaigns. But it's okay. I mean, how you will explore the Web3 that's the things that we want to build. I mean, thank you for your time.